Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be going over this year's top 10 robots for 2022. So a few things which I wanted to mention as well. I will be including recommended builds but also providing links to both my recommended setups and secrets reveal playlist so that you guys can get the most out of your robots. But before we get started here, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and also consider subscribing for more War Robots content. And with that said, let's get started with this year's number 10 pick, the Shell. The Shell comes equipped with strong physical shields, a powerful blast wave, and is often used as a beacon runner or close range brawler. Top builds for the Shell include Hammer Cudgel, Devastator Scatter, Ember Blaze, and in terms of my pilot of choice for the Shell, I would have to go with Linda Kano. Moving on to number 9, this year we have the Elebus. The Elebus, while fragile, is equipped with a strong Aegis shield and has the ability to EMP players from 800 meters away. The Elebus is often used as a mid-range support bot but can be turned into a close-range brawler with the right weapons and drone. Top builds for the Elebus include Hammer, Punches, Smooter, and my pilot of choice, Samuel Johansson. Taking the number 8 spot this year, we have the Harpy. The Harpy, while it's fragile on the ground, has a powerful ability where it's able to go into flight with a reflector shield and lay down a deadly firestorm. While the Harpy is one of the bots dominating Champion League at the moment, it is more so because of the weapons Smooter and Razdor, which is making it so deadly. This is kind of why I didn't rank the Harpy too high in terms of my top 10 robots, but you guys can let me know in the comment section if you agree with my Harpy's ranking this year. Top builds for the Harpy include Hammer Mace, Devastator Havoc, Smooter Razdor, and my pilot of choice, the Yang Li. At number 7 this year we have the Siren. Like the Harpy, the Siren is also fragile on the ground but has a powerful ability where it too can go into flight with a reflector shield, but this time it has the Snowstorm ability. So when frozen, the enemy takes on 20% extra damage. It's kinda like a free death mark. I place the Siren ahead of the Harpy, mostly because you can equip 2 heavy weapons giving the Siren more firepower. Top builds include the Smooter Cremola, Hammer Cudgel, Puncher Cudgel, and my pilot of choice is the Yang Li, which can actually be used on the Harpy as well, so it's the same pilot. This year's number 6 spot goes to the Typhon. The Typhon comes equipped with a strong Aegis shield which wraps around the body of the Typhon. This is especially helpful when dealing with the Shell, Hellburner, and also the Arthur Titan. Just like the Elebus, the Typhon too has the ability to EMP players, making it a very big threat, especially to Titans. Top builds include Havoc, Mace, Razdor, and also Igniters. And my pilot of choice, the new River Chase pilot, which provides 25% more damage whenever you use your ability. Making its way to this year's number 5 spot we have the Ravena. While the Ravena may be an older bot, it is still very effective and highly versatile. With the ability to use Transcendence multiple times, the Ravena is one of the very few bots that is able to counter the Harpy and Siren with the bendy bullets. It can also be highly effective against Titans with the new blinding weapons, which is why I have selected this as my number 5 pick this year. Top builds for the Ravena include Mace, Havoc, Razdor, and my pilot of choice, definitely the Honor Poe pilot. Climbing its way back up into the meta, we have the Fenrir at number 4. Last year, the Fenrir was ranked number 8. However, with a shift to a more tank meta in the higher leagues, the Fenrir is starting to make its way back into top players' hangars. The Fenrir is currently one of the best tanks in the game. Not only does it have crazy resistance, especially with the Nebula or Whiteout drone, it has deadly firepower. Top builds for the Fenrir include Hammer Mace, Devastator Havoc, Smooter Razdor, Bane Venom, and my pilot of choice, Bernadette Wolf. This year's number 3 spot goes to the Behemoth. After a recent buff to the Behemoth, more players in Champion League are switching to this bot for its insane firepower. With the ability to now fire all 4 heavy weapons and walk while in siege mode, the Behemoth is a force to be reckoned with. Not only can this bot play range, it is oftentimes used as a mid-range and brawler by top players. Great at defending beacons and is especially feared by Titans. Top builds for the Behemoth include Punches, Hammers, Smooter, and my pilot of choice for the Behemoth, the Andre pilot. Teleporting to the number 2 spot this year, we have the Revenant. So the Revenant is undoubtedly one of the hardest robots to kill in the game. Aside from having a lot of health and daily firepower, it's immune to all effects including EMPs and great damage once it teleports. You will often find the Revenant being used by top players to both push beacons aggressively and to take out weaker titans. There aren't that many robots that can take out a titan 1 vs 1, the Revenant however is one of them. Top builds for the Revenant include Hammer Cudgel, Devastator Scatter, Ember Blaze, and in terms of my top choice for the pilot, I would go with the Vasilisa Maximova. The number 1 pick for 2022 should come as no surprise, it is the Capri. The Capri is a highly versatile robot offering both support by boosting damage, resistance, speed, and healing when linked to teammates. This robot is often used by top players to aggressively push beacons, but to also boost damage and speed of allied titans. It is the complete package and is the reason why we often see top players running them in multiples. The top builds currently for the Capri include Cudgel, Blaze, Scatter, Toxin, and in terms of my pilot of choice for the Capri, the Misaki and Ponchi. And now for some honorable mentions. So the Skyros, while I do see this robot being used more often in Champion League, it is used primarily to grab beacons and to hold them down until teammates arrive. Top players tend to be more about raw firepower and damage, and the Skyros, I don't really see it fitting the bill. It tends to be more like a Loki at this point. And when it comes to the Demeter, I am starting to see more of this robot being used in Champion League, as they do offer the perfect support against Titans with the blinding weapons. So we're starting to see some players pair it up with Titans in order to counter other Titans. And I will be keeping an eye on both the Demeter and the Mender, as I think they will start to rise up the ranks. Once we start seeing less of the Harpy and the Siren with those bendy bullets. So anyways, that concludes my top 10 robots for 2022. I will be doing a separate video for the top titans in 2022, so make sure that you turn on your notifications so that you don't miss that video when it gets released. And before we end things here, make sure to check out my recommended setup series along with secrets revealed, and also in the comment section below, let me know what is your top 10 list for 2022. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.